Hello, detective. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Season 5, Episode 4. It looks like a noir episode. It never ends well for the chicken. What's happening, guys? Look, real quick, gotta clear the air on this, because every now and then when I post these videos, I'll get a comment of someone saying, I'm angry that you don't remember this, or I'm angry that you seem to talk shit the whole time. Listen, I love this show. I've said this 100 million times. I love this show. It is a ridiculous, ridiculous show. I'm allowed to love it. I just saw on Twitter today they tweeted out a picture of Tom Ellis and Leslie Ann Brandt on their last scene together, and I got a little misty-eyed. Literally, like every time that I watch this show, I love Mazikeen more and more and more. So this is definitely a show I enjoy watching. I'm allowed to talk shit about it though. You have to let me be able to talk shit about this show. And if there's something that I don't remember, I again apologize. I skimmed through a lot of the second and third seasons. I just kind of had it on in the background. I needed to get to her understanding that he's the devil. I couldn't watch 3 seasons of her working with the actual devil and not knowing that it's him. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. It was in the background. I just kind of went in and out, and I got to season 4 because I wouldn't have even, I gave up in season 2. I stopped watching. I said, I'm done. It wasn't until Netflix picked it up and I heard that at the end of season 3 she finds out that it's him, that I was like, fuck, alright, let's do this again, and I gave it another shot. But I had to get through that. I'm sorry. I love Trisha Helfer. I love Tom Welling. Those two are they are part of my childhood, not part of my teenage years. But that doesn't change the fact that I couldn't take it. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I don't remember certain things. I'm sorry if I seem a little like, oh, I don't remember that happening. I promise you I love this show, and I promise I'll at the end of this episode I'll go back and I'll watch all the recaps for the seasons like 5 times just to make sure I remember shit. But I feel like we're good. I feel like there's not a whole lot more that they're gonna just spring on us from season 2 or season 3. I would assume so. I could easily be wrong. Don't tell me. Episode 4, It Never Ends Well for the Chicken. Anyone that comes here knows that I love detective noir. Noir shit is my favorite. So I am already looking forward to it. This picture of Mazikeen came out okay. This one, I spent a little bit of time on it, but I just went through like 4 different style changes, and I can't do it anymore. If you're new to the channel, then I do one of these for every single episode that I've been watching. This is going to be the one that I'm doing for this one. I want to do just a cool one of probably him with the hat. So if you want to watch me finish that, come around at the end and finish watching. I'm doing my best to make this channel a little bit higher production quality wise, so if you like what I've been doing, let me know. Tell me in the comments, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? Do you like all these things? Do you like all these things? Does it make it look fancy? Do you like the opening? How about this chill music in the background? All this shit. Look, come on, this is a reaction channel. Look at all I give you for a reaction channel. Let me be able to talk shit about Lucifer. Let's go. I don't even, why are they in detective noir? You know what show I just started watching that's equally as ridiculous as this is Riverdale. My little sister loves Riverdale and she's made me watch so many episodes, and I absolutely love it. It is fucking ridiculous. Look, he's gonna play Monopoly.
You could tell me a story.
She's the decent actress. For being on this show for the last 5 years, she does a pretty decent job.
Miss Jagger, has it ever killed anyone?
Not yet. Depends on.
This is.
FBI, open up!
Tell me the story of your ring. Unless you'd rather talk about the handcuffs.
Quite the negotiation. Story time at the penthouse.
Oh, cool. So this is how it's gonna be all detective noir.
My mom usually starts with Once Upon a Time.
Man, fuck that.
Alright, well.
That's the right move. You go over there. Reminds me of Bill Burr. Yo, get that thing the fuck away from me. My dude looks dapper. I'll give it to him. That's gonna be fun to paint. I know it sounds dumb. Hold on, let me put the subtitles on so when I'm talking I don't miss stuff. Alright? This way I don't miss anything from anybody while I'm yapping. I know I yap a lot, but why else watch a reaction channel? But what I was going to say is that I know it sounds dumb, but Immortal characters, I always envy them getting to just like live through. Like, I understand they're not real characters and they're not really immortal. Yeah, no, I guess it always sounds cool. Just living through the ages, seeing how everything changes.
Wait, who's Lilith?
Maisie's mother. Her spitting image.
I'm tired.
It's Leslie?
And not. Chase.
Oh shit!
That's me.
I feel like this is her singing. What did I say about the costume designer for this season when it comes to Maze? Everything she wears this season is amazing. She crushes. She crushes every single outfit they put her in. Look at this. Crushes. Yeah, this has to be her. I'm doing this assuming that was actually her singing. If it's not, I'm gonna cut that out, but I feel like that was her. I wouldn't put it past Leslie Ann Branch. She is so goddamn talented.
She's not bananas, girl.
Put it in neutral, boy. Trust me.
Oh, so that wasn't Chloe. I'm stupid. I thought that was Chloe at the beginning. I just saw the thumbnail and I was...
Tell Tommy
Hold on.
I'm nobody's girl.
I'm nobody's girl. I just saw the thumbnail. It was tiny. And I thought that was him and Chloe, and they were just like doing a detective story. That makes way more sense. It's Mazikeen's mother. Oh no, I mean it's Mazikeen. I'm stupid. He's lying to her. Wait, is this Mazikeen's mom or is this Mazikeen?
Until someone still murdering.
Because she seems way less murderous.
Cheer you up with a healthy distraction. We could rent out a brothel, rob a bank. Oh,
I mean, that does seem like something Mazikeen would do, both of those things, so...
we can go out in that.
Rushes.
The only thing in the entire universe that means anything to me. Because you owe me.
The music.
Devil solving crime.
What do they think of now? See? What did I say? I said this is a ridiculous show. He just said it himself. That's why I love this show, because it understands what it is. It's very rare that a show this ridiculous just owns that shit.
When it came to solving crimes, he was the best in the business.
This show owns that shit.
Hang on. Why does investigator have to be a boy? My mom solves crimes all the time.
Oh, so it is going to be Chloe. Okay, I was wrong. I'm Jack Monroe.
Well, if it ain't Lucifer Morningstar, what can I do you for?
I need to.
I instantly... It's been 5 seconds of her in this character. I love this character 500 times more than Chloe.
This ring. To be precise.
Oh my god, this is gonna...
Stop the story.
No, go back.
Your ring is black.
Do you want to hear the story?
I so want to hear this story.
Please continue.
This is the most excited I've been for this show since season 4 started.
What I stick my nose in.
Look at her.
Yeah? How many Nazis you take out lately?
FT soldier. If fisticuffs ensue, I promise to let you have all the fun.
Yeah, this was the thumbnail right here. Okay, I did see Chloe. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Jen?
This is what I thought was gonna happen. It was gonna be everybody playing old-timey characters. For a second, I thought it was just gonna be a him and Mazikeen story.
Sticky finger gent by the name of Lucky Larry.
Who's Lucky Larry gonna be? Her husband? Or ex-husband? It's gotta be, right?
See that fella? That's the face of a rat just dying to squeal. You sit tight. I'm gonna go lend him in here.
I love it. I love this so much. The devil solving crimes. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
What do you want to tell me?
Hey, you should watch your back.
It was a double cross.
Dear, are you certain you don't want to get involved? It feels a little unsporting just...
She's gonna be like, no, I got this.
I take it back.
No, come on, I want to see Lucifer fight. What is this Who Framed Roger Rabbit shit?
course. Wait, hold it.
Oh, for crying out loud. Instructions.
I'm so happy right now.
I don't like folks asking questions in my club.
They must have had so much fun making this episode.
I won't be so nice. That means you're gonna die. You're lucky you're a friend of Lily's.
Wish I had something more cigar-y. I'll tell you what, kid. I'll tell you what for. Who's her wife? Oh, okay.
I made them with cream.
Surprised she came back.
You like?
She must have had a blast when she was on the show. I wouldn't know because I skipped most of it. But I feel like I can't imagine that they called her for this. Like, I feel like she just stayed in touch.
Man gets it home, it's peaceful.
She's so good in this role.
Lucky Larry?
Bum bum bum. you even got the dramatic.
Say, that dress is a lovely colour.
It's a lovely color
Say
on
we
you.
believe the
I feel like I could narrow down his voice. I do like a 30% good impression of him, but I feel like if I actually like took if I like took an entire day of just trying to learn how he talks. Fuck, that might be the shot. Fuck, there's so much to love about this episode. I don't know what to pick.
That's right. And rousting me out of my shell shock was her final trick.
That's a
You lucky.
I wasn't expecting that from this character.
Game with dozens, maybe hundreds of men. Firemen, barbers, sailors, carnival barkers.
Yeah, I get it.
What did you say?
So when you find out the best thing that ever happened to you started with a leg, well, it's like building a house on quicksand.
Mm-hmm. It's all coming around. Look at him.
Sorry, got lost in a daydream.
Uh-huh.
On account of your problem
Oh.
being so extraordinary.
Totally misjudged that one. I thought that was him telling the story, realizing how it kind of doubles back to her current experience,
Problems are like
and like lost track while he was telling the story, but he was just talking shit.
sooner or later.
I thought he was gonna be eye patch dude.
I would never. I mean, I could if I had to.
Look at this shot. With the fucking shadow.
Where exactly did you serve?
Yeah.
I would have, but
Uh-huh.
asthma.
Of course.
That's why
You
I was so
motherfucker.
upset when
You yellow-bellied coward! How dare you not fight in the war? Look at even the way she even the way she's standing. I have to watch like there has to be a behind-the-scenes YouTube video or something.
I was married long time ago. Guy named Adam.
This is one of those things.
I took
Did they ever
a
mention?
little piece of that garden on the way out.
I didn't know that.
The stone that was in my ring.
That's cool. That ring is from the Garden of Eden? Hell yeah, that's cool as shit. That's a hell of a reason to want your ring
But
back.
I don't need anybody. You're married, right?
You're married, right? Yes, reminds me of the Boar reporter from BoJack.
I don't know what you're referring to.
You could fill a library with all the things you don't know. In fact, they do. They call them libraries.
I do declare, darling, I must find out this case.
I'm lucky I never got attached to anybody that way.
Don't you say that. Every day with my bill is a gift. Knowing we may not have much time left,
Dude, everybody's just doing so much.
makes it that much sweeter.
I love everybody. I would rather watch this show from now on. If every episode from here on out was like this, I'd be good.
He got halfway out when the killer
How the
comes over, stabs him in the back.
So the killer brought his dead body all the way to her house to stand him up, ring the doorbell, and leave? Horseshit.
Only to expire on your doorstep.
Oh, okay. No, that still doesn't make sense. He walked all the way. He walked to her doorstep with the fucking knife in his back. No, come on.
I gotta have something. Churchill and
Our old pal
Thomas
Tommy
Stompanato.
Hey, you know, she told you that next time she wasn't gonna be so nice. That means you're gonna die.
Who's a thief? Stompanato did all this to impress Lily Rose.
Stompanato. It's a cool name. Powerful name.
It's the Eye of Horus, a sacred symbol in ancient Egyptian culture.
Her little mustache. Is this gonna be Amenadiel? I feel like he's the only person we haven't seen yet. No, I guess not.
We are absolutely here for the secret cult ceremony.
Right through that door.
Right through that
You haven't
door.
mail ordered your robes yet. There's a few extra.
There he is.
Shaman and justice of the peace. How may I assist you? Lift a curse, cure a nasty rash. I got a love spell guaranteed to reel in a dame at 50 paces.
We're looking for something much stronger than that.
A gilded sacrificial dagger and one live chicken.
It never ends well for the chicken.
It never ends well for the chick.
He said it! He said it!
That was a clucking waste of time.
Get it?
I'm afraid we've had
the sheen.
Why I've done the things I've done.
You mean why you sent your children to hell?
Oh no, so this is...
I gave you an army.
An army I never asked for.
Hernan Cortez. Real wet blanket. I split the second we hit land and hook up with this strapping Aztec warrior, Montezuma. Next thing I know, some priests.
You were gonna say they threw her into a volcano. I was just gonna say that.
I do.
That's too funny. As soon as she said he asked if I'm a virgin, I'm like, then he threw her into a volcano.
The ring doesn't work. Which means the thief will be looking for a way to make it work.
Wait,
Something sweet.
just
Be careful.
be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, I've connected with thousands of humans.
Mm-hmm.
Once Caligula and I made a human train of 37.
I'm not talking about sex, Lucifer.
Caligula made a human train of 37 people.
It would take a literal miracle.
I have to picture that now. And I'm just like, I'm more impressed than anything. Just 37 people.
Be a doll and put this in my safe.
I mean, she's trying to lure the guy out. She's being a little too on the nose about it. But if that's my only complaint in this episode was like a perfect 10. Here. I need to know for sure if this is her singing or not. You type in Leslie Ann Brandt and singing is one of the first things, because this sounds like her voice, and I want to give her the full. Turned out to be someone who watch over me. I'm a little lamb that's lost in the wood. Ah, it was him. I keep seeing... I can't get a full answer. Here's her singing Wonderwall, so I might have to sing that. That's definitely her singing. I know that I was like doing this and not paying attention to her singing, but I could listen to her, trust me. I was giving her the proper respect. Like, she is just like moving up my list of like who I'm in love with, movie star wise. Like Bobby from The Expanse, I always talk about her, Frankie Adams. She's my #1 girl. But Maz? Freaking Leslie Ann Brandt, she's getting up there.
Back up,
Oh, it is? What's his face?
turn around.
Uh-huh. Of course it was him. The dude that has knight medieval armor shit.
Perform the ceremony of Anubis to unlock its ancient
So I'm immortal and you can't kill me.
And now, I am immortal.
Shoot him.
I knew all about it.
Gertie.
I tracked down the ring. I told Lucky Larry how and when to
Fucking
steal
Tommy
it.
guy.
I even told him he could have everything in the safe if he just gave me the ring.
Oh, she wants to get it. She wants to get it for her dying husband.
Sold her and sold it to Snow Banana for a higher price.
Oh, he's got such a sick pad, man. I want this spot.
Unfortunately for Stumpanado, Willie the Sausage Prince also...
He has the coolest apartment slash condo slash living quarters of any fictional character I've ever seen.
Forget it, Trix. It's Chinatown.
She doesn't understand that.
But I need to save Bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't going to save your husband.
You got shot half a dozen times and walked away.
I see.
She's got a pretty good
Just settle this ring-a-roll once and for all, shall we?
shooter. Uh-oh. I mean, you're not dead.
Yes, I do.
Being immortal.
Truth is, I'd rather die today trying to save the man I love
Yo, man.
than live forever without him.
What a whole arc she just went through.
The lady bartender involved.
No, fuck that.
Your call if you want to press charges.
I was even gonna say, I feel like they're not gonna press charges on her. That's a pretty good reason to want to steal your immortal ring. Save your dying husband.
Enjoy whatever time Bill has.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
It's a long ride to Des Moines, Jack.
The music was fantastic this episode. Granted, this music always makes me think of Roger Rabbit. And Roger Rabbit's like my third favorite movie of all time. So hearing this music just makes me happy. So wait, why is his ring white?
Cortez, Montezuma. They all think they want to live forever, but they already have something so much.
Man, fuck that. Let me live forever. Or at least be able to choose when I die. She's putting her immortality into the ring?
I want you to have it.
If it ends with you. Although, I suppose it will now.
Sorry, too soon?
Would you like me to bring your children up to say goodbye?
Not if they are going to be unbreakable.
This is the secret.
Don't worry.
Oh.
Sorry to say this, but enjoy the rest of your life.
This is the secret that Michael was talking about when it came to May's last episode.
Right back at you.
When he was like, yeah, because Lucifer always tells the truth. He just has secrets. Not the one. And because Maze is gonna find out that he's responsible for her death without knowing about the history behind it. Like, she's gonna find out.
That ring has Lilith's immortality inside it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it does.
Thanks.
Thanks, Lucifer. This was fun.
It wasn't her. Oh shit.
The story?
Oh shit.
I taught you well, kid.
Yeah, but I feel like.
Upon a time, the devil went to New York City.
Okay, though.
The year was 19...
I feel like she shouldn't get too angry about that. Like, I thought she was gonna find out, like, half the story. And then get pissed off and want to fight Lucifer. If she gets the... What is she wearing? Yo! Like, the elevator ride. You only saw her for, like, 5 seconds, but even when she was wearing in the elevator ride, I was like, God damn, girl! So who is this? Her mom?
Are you Lily?
Yeah, okay.
They found us.
Oh shit, it's Rose! Oh my god, it's Rose!
Lucifer told you that I was here, didn't he? You think the devil would be better at keeping us trap shut?
All this time?
I gave something a shot, it didn't work out.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me? Why you abandoned me?
My God. Look at her.
Look at you.
Oh, seriously. Oh my God, she is just absolutely fucking stunning.
Yeah. Look at me.
Look at her. That's it? Holy shit. That might have been my favorite episode of this entire fucking show. From day one, that might be my favorite episode. That episode was so goddamn good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Crap. I just want to give another round of applause for that shit. So that was her singing. Absolutely incredible. Like, she is just mind-boggling. Now, at the beginning, when he was saying that that was Lilith, I thought that that was Maze, but he was telling Trixie? He was telling her that that was Maze's mother because he didn't... I feel like doesn't she know he's the devil? I can't remember like how much of the mystical shit she knows. I feel like she knows a lot of the mystical shit. So for some reason, I thought that he was just trying to sidestep that whole trying to explain. Wouldn't make any sense because then why is he so... I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. It wouldn't make any sense. Like, oh, you see, 70 years ago when I was living in New York City, I don't want her to know that Maze is that old too. But meanwhile, he's 100-something years old. Yeah, okay, I'm stupid. I want to see if that was the first time you hear about her name. Because before you guys start yelling at me, I want to see if they mention her. Orgy pants to work. Mentioned. All right. So she got mentioned somewhat in season 4. But all right, I'm like, did we ever know a Lilith before? Man, that episode was... And then what I was saying about Trisha Helfner? I can never say her name right. What I was going to say about her is that I can't imagine someone from the studio that was like in charge of like making the big decisions hit her up and was like, hey, we're doing a 1930s, 1920s episode. Do you want to come back and play a minor role? I feel like she stayed in touch. Like, she probably had such a good time that she probably stayed in touch with somebody that worked on the show. And when they were doing that, they might have like mentioned it to her. And she was like, oh, can I be on there? Can I have some random character spot? And they're like, yeah, sure, come on down. Because I can't imagine them calling her just for that role. I just can't. Like, that seems like something that was one of those, like, speaking of Lost, my little sister's rewatching Lost, and it's like my favorite thing ever. So I'm happy to like see it again. So when I saw Rose, I was like, Rose! Gertie. Her whole arc. She starts off as just like, hi, I'm just the bartender. Don't worry about me. I'm a cool dame. To, yeah, got a husband up in the VA, but they don't think he's gonna live much longer. And I would give anything. To, I did it all because I wanted to get a hold of that immortal ring. To, you know, I'd rather die today and stay trying to save the man I love. Like, what a fucking arc for a random character in a 20s? How old was this? 1946. I was saying 30s and 20s. I don't know time. Leave me alone. But for a 1940s parody detective noir spin-off kind of thing with, like, I wasn't expecting her to get such a good arc. This episode was so good. I would watch 100 of these episodes. Fuck, man. Chloe playing the fucking grizzled, you know, turned out she's a call girl. Amenadiel as the, yes, come on down. Previously on Korra. I'm at a loss for words with this episode. I want to hear her sing again. I am legitimately at a loss for words with this episode. This is hands down my favorite episode of the show. Like, I couldn't even begin to tell you what might come in like close proximity to me loving this episode as much as I do. And there's nothing I hate more. There is nothing that I hate more than one character not telling another character something. And then that character finds out the thing that this character is not telling them, but they only find out half the truth and now they're angry and there's conflict for no reason. I cannot stand that in movies and TV shows and stuff like that. So I am so ecstatic that the whole thing was just her paying Trixie to get the story. That's awesome. That's awesome. Trixie comes in, makes him uncomfortable by pulling out the handcuffs and being like, hey, you want to tell me about these handcuffs? And when he starts to get, okay, how about telling me about the ring instead? It's fucking genius. Genius little Trixie. But the whole thing was just Maz giving her, I know her name is Maze, but I like calling her Maz now. But fucking, when giving her the money, and that didn't even look like a lot of money. That looked like $5 she gave her. I thought she was going to give her like a stack. She was like, here you go. You did a good job. Like, thanks for that $5. I'm gonna go buy a lollipop. It's like, fuck that. Give me like 10 grand. Like when they gave, I was already like 90% certain that was Leslie Ann Brandt singing. But when they gave her a second song, I was like, no. This, the same way that I feel like them putting Trisha Hefner in this was just kind of like playing to their strengths. I feel like they were like, you know what? We're going to give her a chance to sing, and we're going to do it twice. We're really going to show off what we've got here. My God. What else? Her husband as the goofy rich asshole. Oh my God. I gotta start remembering these fuckers' names more. Not Chloe. Ella. Ella as the Ella as Stompanato? Ella as him with the, hey, next time you're gonna die. And on top of all of that, while telling this parody-ish story, they're telling like 3 other stories with Chloe and her wife. That's one thing. But the whole story about how she gave Lucifer her kids and helped him, and he was part of the army. Like, they gave you so much lore kind of shit that I'm almost Ozzy and King Shark. If either of you were watching this, I haven't seen you guys in a while. I miss you guys. You guys are awesome. You're 2 of my favorite people that watch this channel. But if either of you are watching this, again, I haven't finished the whole Sandman thing. Let me know. Is that how that worked with Lilith? I feel like that might be like Lilith gave Lucifer. I can't tell if that was a Sandman thing or if that was just some shit that they made up for the show. But let me know. Let me know, guys. I miss you. You guys rock. All right. Papa. There's that. For all of you guys that are new, I hope that I've entertained you enough to, warrant asking, not for a subscription, but if you like this, and you like what I'm doing, if you're already on the channel and you like the direction I'm trying to take this whole thing, give me a like, give me a comment more than anything. What think you guys? I promise I'm not doing this to like stack the algorithm and get a bunch of comments in my section. I am legitimately curious to know what all of you thought about this episode, because this is without question my favorite episode of this entire series. So I want to know. Let me know below. Hit the likes, hit the subscribes, all that other good stuff. I'll see you fucking later. Animated Joe, take it away. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this artwork from this episode. It was cool. I enjoyed making it. I do a piece of fan art for all my reactions. So if you'd like to see more artwork from different shows, check out the rest of my channel. Thanks for stopping by the bar.